about Pro Wrestling Talk. Now, on this show, we talk about everything professional wrestling, sports entertainment, and
random and other random stuff that comes off the top of my head.
Exactly, whatever we can get to talking about. So it's going to be a fun show. We have, of course, our producer Rob on the controls. We have James, our analyst right here, who is also currently
on Periscope. Yes.
There. How can you find me?
You can find me on Twitter or on the Periscope app at JHW Reporter. We are live right now. Hey, everybody that is in the Periscope watching at this moment.
Thanks for tuning in. We are also currently on YouTube. Just search up Beyond the Ropes and you'll find over 100 episodes uploaded there. You can search up Rob Flores or Rob Flores Media. It's where you can also find those videos there. Facebook.com/Beyond the Ropes, where we post all of the videos there. Predictions and additional content. And you'll also find some more information there on our information page. And
other fun stuff.
Other fun stuff.
Yeah.
I'm wearing one of the fun stuff, but that's all I can say.
I like your outfit today. It's cute.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Very undisputed, huh?
Yeah, very.
See the armband in here?
Yeah,
Do
we need to talk about the elephant in the room, which is the Undisputed Era maybe coming to an end here?
No. Come on. Don't be ridiculous.
I mean, they lost the tag titles last night.
And they retained the world title, and they were celebrating at the end of the show.
Okay, but if we're looking at the trend that is going on here.
Don't say it.
You had my guy, Keith Lee.
Your guy, who barely scratched.
Well, hold on now, player. Hold on a minute. Getting heated in the first 10 minutes of the show. Let me talk.
Go ahead.
The Undisputed Era and Roddy Strong lost the North American title at the last takeover, or that wasn't even a takeover.
It was. Keith Lee wasn't
even okay. Well, he was worthy enough to win it, and then they turn around at the NXT takeover in Portland last night, and they dropped the tag team titles. You know what comes next, right?
Yeah,
they're gonna have.
They win those titles.
No. They're gonna have Adam Cole walk into Tampa Bay for WrestleMania weekend, and he's gonna get smashed. But by who is the question? Who is gonna be the number one contender for the title? Sounds like Ciampa and Gargano are going back into their feud, which was actually the match I think we were supposed to have last year at WrestleMania before Ciampa got hurt with a neck injury.
Correct. So we're moving it.
So it got postponed a little bit, but we're getting that match. Title won't be on the line for this time around, obviously. But who will Adam Cole face? Finn Balor, maybe?
That's a name. I mean, he was dominant against Johnny Gargano.
A clean win, right?
Very dominant finish, actually. He hit the coup de grace and in 1916 in dominant fashion.
Okay. I mean, he's probably
he's the next contender, I think. My guy to take it from. If anyone's going to take it from Adam Cole, it's going to be Finn.
So
that's the only exception I'll make there.
So I mean, they can go a few different ways with the Undisputed Era, though. They can keep them together, and that'd be great. Now, if they do keep them together, are they going to be calling them up? Are they? And then, first of all, how would they last on the main roster if they were to go to the main roster?
NXT is a third brand now. We can't call Raw and SmackDown the main roster. They're all main roster.
Yeah, that's
Triple H hasn't made clear.
No, and that's totally true. But
he mentioned, last week Shayna Baszler did make her Raw debut.
Yeah,
and he mentioned in a conference call that if we're gonna have NXT stars showing up on Raw, then there should be some equal trades, since NXT is officially the third brand. So if Undisputed Era are going over, say they are to Raw or SmackDown, then we gotta get NXT some stars too, because
I mean, you got Finn, you got Charlotte.
Charlotte's not there in NXT yet.
I mean, she's in the mix. She's showing up on the thing. No, we'll get into whether she'll win the title in a minute, but
not an official trade though.
It's not an official trade, but
yeah. I mean, I don't see Undisputed Era going anywhere, because I think if they leave NXT, they're kind of like one of the standard bearers of NXT right now. You got Undisputed Era, you got Ciampa, right. Finn Balor has made himself there. Johnny Gargano's been there.
Mm-hmm.
And in some cases, I guess Velveteen Dream. And
in some cases, like he's a nobody, like he's a bum.
He's been out.
He's great.
He's just been out.
He took out. You know what? You're just a little salty because last week he took all three or four of you guys out in one swoop.
Attacked them from behind.
There's 4 of them.
He attacked him from behind. He assaulted him. I'm not gonna get into it.
Yeah, because you know you're wrong. Because you know you're wrong.
He's gonna lose this Wednesday on NXT to Roger Strong, and we're gonna move on. Okay. So,
Or that's just gonna be the first step in knocking out some of these guys, and then he's gonna take on the tag team by themselves, and he's gonna knock both of them out in a handicap match.
That's exactly how it's gonna
No?
happen. No, come on, they're gonna be fun.
You never know.
All right.
Okay, so you don't think they're gonna split up?
No.
But could we see it where maybe Adam Cole's gonna be the only one with the title? Maybe he says, you guys aren't carrying your own weight here. You guys lost all your belts. I'm the real winner of this group, and maybe he starts doing his own thing. They turn on him. He turns babyface.
I wouldn't like that.
I know you wouldn't like it, but is it possible?
I don't think so. Again, they're so good as a group. I
Yeah.
don't know why you want to split them up so soon. That shouldn't be.
But isn't that-
anyone's thoughts? No.
But isn't that just classic WWE though?
In some cases, I mean, possibly. I mean, they did well with the Shield.
Yeah.
I mean, that came out of left field.
Would you be surprised if they split them up after WrestleMania? Let's say
Yes.
Cole loses the title.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think Triple H would do that. Maybe Vince, but
Yeah.
Triple H is not going to split them up. I'd be very shocked. to
Well, yeah, I
see-
mean, you gotta have at least one faction, right?
Yeah, exactly. You keep Undisputed Era, keep them together.
Yeah.
That's your heel faction. Right?
And this is them only losing for the first time. And they have to have some. I mean, like, you know, where they're like they won all the belts, now they're losing all.
They've
it happens.
lost the tag titles before.
Right.
Well, it's not the first time.
So they've
They
been
are
losers
three-
before. So they've lost.
They're 3 times.
Okay, so they've lost 3 times,
They're the only 3-time tag team
and
champions.
they've lost 3 times.
Well, you know,
At least 3 times.
Well, at least they've been 3-time champions. Okay.
All right.
History of it.
Okay.
I don't know. Your negativity is not. Very
I'm just saying, you coming in here with the hat and the armband and everything,
You know
and I
what?
just
I'm
gotta,
showing my support here.
I just gotta
Where's your
humble you a little bit.
It's not humbling. They ended the show off, closing it together, celebrating.
With one belt.
It's the main title. They closed the show, the main
Right.
event. They did it. So we're gonna move on from that.
Yeah,
You're-
look at you, just running out of that whole conversation real quick.
You're attacking me here from left
Okay.
field. So Rob, you excited for WrestleMania?
I heard a rumor about AJ, so that's cool.
That's right. We gotta talk about that. So we're gonna jump into that right now.
Yeah, wait, what is the? Oh, the
His WrestleMania opponent, AJ
yes.
Styles, the phenomenal one, possibly taking on
Yeah.
the Phenom, The Undertaker. I like this one.
I think it would be a great match.
It's good. I think it's
I mean, they could wait. They could probably wait a whole 2 or 3 more weeks before they actually put the match together.
honest. That's what's gonna happen.
I think that's what the CM Punk match was. I think it was only like a month out before they did it.
Mhm.
So
It's good. Undertaker can still move.
I mean, he can
he-
barely, but he can still move.
Oh, he was very.
No, he's
active.
good. He's
He
good.
can still move. He just needs someone that he can work with.
He,
And
yeah, I
AJ
mean,
Styles is that guy.
he can't be in there with Braun Strowman.
He can't be in there with Goldberg.
Right.
It's-
Well, we saw how that went.
exactly. I
Right.
didn't even finish that match actually. So.
I never started it. I heard it was bad. I'm not. Why am I gonna watch that?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He can still go. He just needs someone that can help him
Oh yeah,
go.
yeah,
And that's
yeah.
AJ Styles, one of the best wrestlers
Right.
in the world. And
I mean, you saw the matches he had with Shawn Michaels. I mean, I don't know if AJ is.
on
It-
he's been compared.
They've been compared. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so. I mean, whatever Shawn Michaels can do, AJ could do, at least at that same level. If
Right now,
not,
yeah.
as, he's probably as close as anybody who could get probably the best match out of the Undertaker. So
For sure. Also, Undertaker is, 10 years older now almost? Since
Right.
that last.
and then yeah,
Michael's
that's
match,
true.
so
And it's
it's
just
a different-
funny. It's
yeah.
funny that they call some people would consider AJ Styles old. Put him in the ring.
I mean, he's only, he's in his 40s, but
Yeah.
he still moves like he's in his
Oh, yeah.
20s. And so,
I think it'd be a great match.
and who would win? I think it's pretty obvious, I would say.
I think Taker would win.
Yeah.
I mean, if this
Rob
was
looks like he's disagreeing here. What do you have to say?
what do you have to say to the people watching on Periscope, bro?
I think at this point, how rarely Undertaker fights, I think we need to bring back the Buried Alive match.
Oh, dear.
You
Not for
want-
Mania.
So you want AJ Styles to get married?
Whatever happens, happens.
Oh,
Oh.
dear. No.
But
It doesn't need a stipulation. No holds barred. They could do that. So they've done that at the last minute.
you know what? I wonder if we will ever see a Buried Alive match again. Probably not. Not in today's age. Probably not.
Maybe with Bray Wyatt or something.
It would have to be with Bray.
They could do it with Undertaker, but who is who would his opponent be? It would have to be like someone
Yeah, I
like
don't
big.
see it happening.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we could say Undertaker's probably gonna win that one.
Oh, for sure.
And AJ could take that loss.
I think AJ's at a point in his career where he can take a loss.
He can take a loss anytime and he'll be fine.
For sure. So
another rumor.
Yeah.
John Cena's returning.
Yes, on Thursday. It's supposed to be
No,
on Friday.
Not this. Is it this Friday already?
I believe so.
I thought it was next. You might be right.
They're making it like it was this week.
You're probably right. I don't know.
I might be wrong.
I know Goldberg's showing up this Friday. That's why I thought Cena was next week.
That might be the case.
But
remind me, we need to talk about Hulk Hogan and Goldberg.
We will.
But
Cena will be returning, and his rumored WrestleMania opponent, Elias.
Man,
yeah,
I guess. I mean, not every match on the card can be a dream matchup. I know we were kind of talking about it a little bit off air while I was stuffing pizza in my face. That you thought. I mean, you kind of explained it where they have had a little bit of history, some WrestleMania moments in the past.
The last 2 years, they've had WrestleMania moments together.
So you think this time they actually get in the ring?
I mean, I guess. I mean, not that I want it, but I mean, if you're talking about long-term storytelling, there you go. Accidental long-term storytelling there. You put them in the match, which
I just feel like
it'll be like a 5-minute match.
Yeah, there's no steam to me. When was the last time we talked about Elias on this show?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And we're not fans of Cena.
Well, speak for yourself.
I'm not. Rob isn't.
Like, wait a minute.
That's why he's janitor on the.
We made this pretty clear on the show.
I think I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, you mean
so wait, why don't you guys like John Cena? Is it the 5 moves of doom? Which is now like a 7 or 8, I think. Oh, you guys are burned out. You guys are burned out. He's been gone for like 2 years.
Still, I don't want to see him come back.
Unless he's thugonomics.
Something different. He might.
That last WrestleMania was fine.
He'll probably come back as thugonomics.
He should have done it with Matt. Then it would have made sense. The whole water, throw him, bring him as another.
Matt Hardy?
Oh, the lake of reincarnation, the broken Matt.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Well, we'll talk about Matt in a bit too.
Yeah, but
because tonight might be the last night we see him.
I think if Cena's gonna come back. Cena's not coming back unless he has a match. I heard he tweeted out something saying, "Hey, thank WWE for letting me come and promote my show, whatever project he has coming up."
I think he was joking.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is like, right, Cena. We know you're old. I mean,
you're Hollywood now. He's in
right.
Commercial now.
Which is what that whole Rock Cena angle is about, right?
You went Hollywood on us. Yeah, exactly.
It's funny. So, but I guess I'm just adding more fuel to your guys' fire on that, huh?
Yeah, I just
you guys don't like. Okay,
way too much about him.
Hold on. So do you guys respect Cena?
What does it matter if he has no respect?
I guess his rap career.
No, I'm just saying, like, do you hate the man's guts, or do you just like you're just burned out because you guys?
Exactly.
Yeah, because you guys. Well, you guys probably. How old are you guys? You guys are youngsters, right?
Yeah.
You're a little older, right? You're not the same age as me.
We're around the same age. We're in the same age group. I'm 24.
I'm 28, but I mean, still, that's a whole
the same.
Yeah, but
demographic.
Do you remember watching Stone Cold Steve Austin matches? I'm not like
a little bit.
See, but that's what I'm saying. You grew up on Cena, though.
Exactly.
So you're burned out.
Yes. Beyond.
It's because it was the first time that was.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
is that
that's what it is.
It was like the first time there was a trashy custom belt.
Oh, that title.
Yeah. I mean, it probably lasted longer than any other custom belt, though.
It was like 8 years.
So, but so I'm just saying, yeah. So I can understand where you guys are probably a little bit more burned out from it than I am.
That's what I need. Don't need him on.
So you've never watched any of his movies?
Yeah, I saw the Marine. First one. That was like his first one ever. I saw.
Okay, so what was the?
I feel like I've seen him in something else. Oh, I saw the bull one, Ferdinand. The animation that was actually good.
Okay, so where was the line in the sand with this disgust of John Cena?
Did you know he's gonna be Diesel's brother in Fast and Furious?
Oh yeah,
he's Diesel's brother in Fast. Vin Diesel's brother.
He's a villain.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. That's so
well,
bad. I'm not probably watching.
Maybe he might throw a pack of peanuts at him. I
don't know.
Oh wait, in the new one?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, they can't get The Rock, so.
got his own spin-off
Well,
already.
yeah.
He's
That's
like,
why
"Nah, I don't need to
Tyrese.
do
That's
these."
why Tyrese is mad. But,
Oh,
Um.
man.
So yeah. So enough about Cena. Okay. So we know Cena, if he does have a match with Elias, will probably win. I guess it makes sense because you're not gonna have a dream match of any sort with Cena unless it's gonna be the Undertaker, and
We
that's not
already
gonna
had
happen.
That happened too.
That wasn't a match.
That was a match. He got squashed.
Good book.
That was my favorite WrestleMania match with Cena.
I'm sure it was.
I love that
how
moment.
much you hate him. Okay, but
Should have been buried alive.
By the way, before we move on from topic, there is a new Funko Pop of Thugonomics Cena from last year.
oh really?
And they do have a clear
That one
version
just
of him.
came out.
Yeah.
It just got released.
Like a clear because you can't see him.
Oh, I
Amazon
saw it.
exclusive, yeah. So, anyways,
Are you gonna get it? I was there. You're gonna get it, but I guess not,
that's
right?
kind of cool, but I don't know.
All right.
Anyways.
You're just a hater.
Go ahead.
All right.
Well, speaking of haters, you're hating on my guys over here.
I wasn't hating. I was just telling the truth.
No, you're hating. Go ahead. Next topic.
Okay,
what
so
do you have? What do you want to discuss?
Oh, so the Hulk Hogan thing.
Yes.
So they had they're building this match for the Saudi Arabia show with Goldberg and the Fiend,
Super Showdown.
whichever one it
Real
is
life
now.
Halloween Havoc.
And so they had Hulk Hogan go on there, made it out like they were just going to talk about his Hall of Fame thing, which again was random. And then all of a sudden they asked him about Goldberg and Bray Wyatt. Yeah, so I just kind of thought it was funny that they were kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's not like there's any heat between Goldberg and Hogan, but it's just funny to see some old rivals from the WCW days kind of.
Well, it was great because Bray came out to the NWO theme song and announcement.
That's
public
true.
Service announcement. Came out playing the guitar. Very terrible. You should learn, take some tips from Kyle O'Reilly. But
why Kyle O'Reilly went out alive?
No, because Kyle O'Reilly does the air guitar with the title.
Oh, I don't pay that close attention. So.
Well, you really should. There's a lot of good gifs about it on Twitter. So, anyways, I'll send you some. But yeah, Bray Wyatt even said too sweet. He gave Huskus a pig a chocolate. He said, "I hope it's not too sweet." And
I saw that. Right.
It was funny. He ripped the shirt, his sweater up.
Yeah,
He was wearing a shirt that said, "Don't eat your friends," with the what is it called? Rambling Rabbit.
Yeah, Rambling Rabbit.
Eaten by
the vulture or something.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
But
it was a fun moment, I guess.
Yeah, so I just found that interesting. I was in the kitchen eating dinner, and then I see the TV on, and Hulk Hogan's on there, and then he's like pretty much promoting the Goldberg match, and
Goldberg wasn't available. So.
That's what I'm saying. So you call, I just found the whole thing interesting. I was like, what am I watching?
And the end of the segment ended.
I thought he was gonna get attacked. I was surprised he did.
With a threat. If Bray said, if Hulk Hogan basically threatened him, and he had a picture frame of Hogan.
Yeah, right.
To add to his wall potentially. So, anyways, we're gonna hit a quick commercial break very soon, right? So, we got a minute. Yeah.
Just to finish that
Right.
topic. I thought it was a little forced on Hogan. He's kind of trying to get all his sayings in there, and they kind of didn't make sense.
Yeah, it was
like, and that's just too sweet, brother.
Rambling Hogan, brother.
Yeah, for real, right? It was a little rough. I mean, I'll give him some credit. He's not on the mic every day like he used to, but
he tried.
It's like he was trying to push all his phrases in there, and like, we get it, Hogan. Yeah. But it was good stuff. It was cool.
Yeah, so
wasn't bad.
When we return, we have a number of topics, including the second ever women's match in Saudi Arabia featuring the SmackDown Women's Championship that will be defended there.
Who's that, Bayley and?
Find out. It's a teaser. Come on, James. Okay. Come on. You gotta wait.
I got excited.
I know.
And we're gonna talk about Charlotte and more.
We're gonna talk about Charlotte and her choice.
Yes.
To
talk about it.
She decided.
I guess that's a teaser. Okay.
Yeah, it's a teaser. We'll see her choice about who she's gonna face at Mania. 3 options, as well as a new Elimination Chamber match that was just added a few hours ago. Oh. All that and more right here on Beyond the Ropes.
If you're watching on Periscope and you have questions, feel free to send any questions, comments. Let us know what you think. What do you think about Charlotte and her decision to go with the NXT championship match? They're getting the behind the scenes back here. They know. That's your hat. You know what? Actually, it was Valentine's Day,
I saw that there was an undisputed era.
No, they were leading with Bret Hart for the WWE shop or something.
Oh, they were?
I think. And I got excited. I thought they came out with like a new shirt or something. I was gonna buy it for you. What size are you?
Y es el único museo en los Estados Unidos que está dedicado a presentar este tipo de arte. El museo tiene una colección permanente
Is he on there?
de 1,600 obras de arte. Hasta mayo 12 tienen la exhibición La Huella Múltiple.
Tell me which one you want. I'll buy it for you.
Really? I'll wear it.
Por artistas cubanos, populares y emergentes. Al conseguir
That or a
información, se pueden dirigir
or a
a su
Cena
página
shirt.
de internet
Oh,
en
that's fine.
bola.org.
I won't wear that.
There's like-
East 7th Street and Alameda's is the
Every
Museum
color.
of Latin American Art, a non-profit organization that
So you guys
extends
really don't
knowledge
like
and
Cena?
appreciation of modern and contemporary
You don't
Latin
like him or
American
you're
art,
burned
and
out?
is the only museum in the United
Burned
States
out,
that is
burned out.
dedicated
I mean, he was
to
cool,
presenting
like I
this
said,
kind
when
of
he was
art.
a
The
heel.
museum has a permanent
It was so
collection of more than
entertaining, all those
1,600 works of
protesters.
art. And to make
Everyone
art,
who's
we have the
watching
exhibition
on
La
Periscope,
Huella Múltiple, where the
do you like
multiple
John Cena?
60
Are you
other
still burned
impressive
out even though he hasn't been
works by popular and
around for like 5
artistic
years?
artists.
Let us know.
Information,
Leave a
visit our
comment.
website at moda.org.
It feels like it's been 5 years.
Which is fine with me.
I mean, he probably hasn't
Hi,
won
my
it.
name is Susan Lorenzana. I'm a
hasn't won the
journalism
title.
major.
He hasn't won the
I'm an intern
title
here
in
at
3 years.
22 West, and you're listening to 22 West Radio.
Well, I love it.
We're a three-man band!
I'm like, is it all loud up there?
And we're back with Beyond the Ropes. I'm Ethan.
I'm James.
I'm Rob.
Are we the 3-man band?
I don't know what just happened.
I call dibs on Ginger because he's actually won the title.
I'm Drew then. So you're Heath. Okay. All right.
That was quick.
Anyways,
Got
here
that. Out of the way.
This is Beyond the Ropes, episode 105. We are BTR Pro Wrestling Talk, broadcasting from Cal State University, Long Beach. This is KKJZ FM, HD3, Long Beach, Los Angeles, and 22westmedia.com. We are 22west Radio.
Look at
There you
Ethan going ahead, cutting a promo to start off the second segment of the show.
There we go. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So, before the commercial break, we had teased.
I kind of ruined one of them.
It's okay.
I think.
We teased that SmackDown Women's Championship was going to be defended at Super Showdown.
Yeah.
Bayley
Bayley.
will indeed defend the SmackDown Women's Championship against either Carmella or Naomi.
Oh, I saw that.
They will have a number one contenders match this Friday night on SmackDown. Who do you guys have?
Naomi, she just returned, but I know Carmella did get a win though, right? Or no?
She
But
was
she was in
cheated out of the title last Friday.
Yeah, I saw some of that. Yeah,
So, Rob, what do you have on this one?
Naomi.
Okay, so
I think so.
I think it's Naomi. I think that's the obvious choice for Super Showdown. I think Bayley's going to retain this.
Mhm.
She's going to take it to Mania, and in the
Isn't that when Naomi won it last time? Didn't she have a WrestleMania moment?
she did. She won it at WrestleMania in
Last
Orlando.
Okay,
33,
I think so.
34.
It was either last year or the year before,
34.
and she didn't really do much with that year. What was she?
She had the title since
What was she out for?
SummerSlam.
She got hurt or something?
No, she's just been off because the Usos have been off TV as well.
That's right.
They've been
Yeah,
dealing with
that's
some
right.
personal stuff.
Some things.
Yeah, some life things. But Bayley will again, Bayley and one of those women will be making
Yeah.
history, being the only second match in WWE to compete the women's match
In Saudi
in
Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, the greatest crown jewel Super Showdown, Halloween Havoc,
Pay-per-view extravaganza of all
Whatever.
time.
the second WrestleMania at this point. Honestly.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty much. So close. They need to schedule that better because I think if this is another situation. I remember we had this not too long ago where there was a Super Showdown. 2 or 3 days later is the actual pay-per-view.
That's right, and the pay-per-view was just like all last-minute stuff.
Yeah.
It was just
Because everything was put on that. So I don't know why they do that. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and hopefully this time around they won't get stuck in Saudi Arabia. And
That's
although if we have another NXT takeover moment, I wouldn't be mad at that. So
right. That's right. That's what happened.
hopefully a safe travels for everyone attending that event.
Talking about NXT again.
Right.
We had and women's matches. Charlotte did make her decision last night in Portland.
She showed up after a stellar match between Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. I loved Belair's gear. Did you see that?
I did not see it. I did
Said,
not see it.
she had a cape. It was kind of like almost a robe
Uh-huh.
Charlotte wears. It says Black History in the Making.
Oh.
And her parents were in attendance, so
Very
that was nice.
And then she got jobbed out.
Well, it was a strong performance. I think it was her best match.
Some people say, at least one person said, it was one of the more underwhelming matches. I'm sure others may have said that,
Now,
but that's only because the card was strong.
the entire show was stellar.
Some
This
people,
was probably the best takeover.
yes, I've heard that.
So, yeah, probably might have been the weakest match of the card, but it was still a very strong match.
Right.
And especially kind of the finish was a little underwhelming. We kind of expected Belair to possibly kick out of it. It was the Riptide, I believe. I think.
I think that's what it's called.
Calls it.
But you're just trying to. Obviously, they're just trying to get to what was coming at the end, which was more or less actual finish.
Charlotte attacking Rhea Ripley, and she made her decision. She hit her with natural selection, and then she attacked Bianca Belair after which is very interesting. Are they going to make this a triple threat? Because Twitter's going rampant. They want a triple threat match now.
Yes, but then again, and this is what I mentioned last time.
I agree with you.
They shouldn't do it because they're giving Charlotte an out. Because they're going to have Ripley pin Belair, and then she's
makes her look even worse. Yeah.
Who? Belair. Yeah. I mean,
Bianca, if she's added to that match, she should win the match.
Yes. That's
the only way she should be. If she's not, don't put her in there.
Yeah, it'd
be great for her to have a WrestleMania.
It would be great for her.
She doesn't need to be in there.
And I think especially at the moment where it's kind of like you're probably gonna have this women's title match on WrestleMania, but you probably won't have the NXT title. Not taking a shot at Adam Cole.
No, I think that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you have the night
before. So I think it's good if you're gonna have it on WrestleMania. Just make it a one-on-one match. Let's have a clean finish.
Yeah.
These are. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I almost said two legends or something. Rhea Ripley's only 23 and is not a legend.
There's Charlotte. There's Charlotte. She's
But
building her legacy.
But we have two superstars here who have the
main event superstars.
Yes, who have the potential.
One of them's already a main event. One of them's pretty much a main event in the making.
Yes.
So that's a stellar match. So you mentioned the possibility of trades. If Shayna Baszler gets her Mania match,
I think that's the trade right there.
If she wins that,
that's almost the trade.
She's going to Raw.
Yes.
Does Charlotte win the NXT title and go over to NXT?
Do
you think that'll
happen?
I
think if she wins, she's going obviously to NXT. I don't think she's gonna win. I don't think Charlotte's gonna win this match either way.
Now, because Triple H has got me thinking about all these. Now we got to do trades because ever since.
But that would even it out for sure. It definitely would even it out because there's no. Was it ever made official that Baszler is on Raw?
Nope.
Or is it just her appearing the same way that Charlotte is?
Triple H did say that she was still signed up.
Yeah.
NXT, she's still an NXT superstar, and until
it's an unofficial
decision has been made,
it's an unofficial trade.
She's NXT. So,
it already is an unofficial trade. Yeah. So
we'll see what happens. But speaking of Baszler, Elimination Chamber, that's another pay-per-view we still got to hit.
Yeah, we still have that one before WrestleMania, right?
Yeah. So a match was made earlier today.
That's right.
A women's Elimination Chamber match to declare the #1 contender.
Is it a dog bite match?
No. That might happen immediately.
Okay.
Because
a dog bite match.
Be a #1 contenders match to see who will face Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. The 6 participants are, I'm trying to remember, Asuka.
Okay.
What's her name? Ruby Riott.
Not familiar with her. Okay, yeah.
Ruby Riott. Not familiar with her. No. Ruby Riott. Liv Morgan.
Thank you. Okay.
Natalia.
Brandon, how you doing, brother?
Sarah Logan.
Uh-huh.
And Shayna Baszler, the unofficial member of Raw, I guess, who has not officially been traded as of now.
Okay. So you say Asuka.
Shayna's gonna win.
Asuka, Shayna, Ruby Riott,
Liv, Sarah Logan, Natalia.
Liv? They put Liv in that?
I don't think they have.
Wait, what are they doing with her?
She's still doing
Lana,
that, but
yeah,
now she's feeding with Ruby Riott, so she returned.
Oh, that's right, because she got that. Okay,
so that's good.
Is she still keeping the gimmick? Is she still like doing?
I mean, she's wearing a different outfit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought they were supposed to be doing more with her than what they.
That's fine. They kept her away from Lana, so we don't need any more Lana.
Yeah.
We got over that real quick. But that should be a stellar Elimination Chamber match.
And I think
Shayna's going to dominate in that case.
Oh my god, yeah. You know what? Shayna and Asuka would be something.
Yeah, they'll be the final 2.
I think so. That'd be great.
And give them 10 minutes, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Give them 20 minutes. I don't care.
Yeah, and I think that'd be great
Give them the whole half hour.
because I can see both of them like legit punching each other in the mouth
And
being okay with it, and like punching the other one right back.
And they have yet to have actual contact with one another.
Yeah, this is true. I would say I don't know if they've ever been on the same roster at the same time.
No, this is the first time.
Because I think Asuka was out maybe right when Shayna was coming in. I think that kind of opened the door for someone like Shayna to
exactly to take over Asuka's spot because Asuka was the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion. She was undefeated in NXT.
Yeah, and then she kind of picked up right after.
She went to Raw.
Who was the in between? Because they were like right. The title reigns were almost right in sync. Like not in sync,
Ember Moon that won the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, whatever.
She's injured right now. She's been showing up on backstage.
Oh,
so Shayna did pretty much take the title from Ember, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. So it was right, like pretty much right after Shayna took over.
She was the gap in between the two.
Yeah. So Shayna Baszler is going to be in that match. So
that'd be great. That'd be good. And you know what? I think something like that is very good to have in the women's division at this moment, where you still have some matches to look forward to. Not everything has been done.
Right.
So having that Asuka, Shayna Baszler thing would be awesome. You still kind of have that 4 horsewomen, 4 MMA horsewomen thing lingering around there. You have Ronda and Baszler potentially, maybe, who knows? I mean, but
you got all the NXT women.
But you got some stuff.
The strongest women's division in any company right now.
Yeah.
NXT. Speaking of that women's division, move over a little bit. Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox had the first ever women's street fight in NXT.
Didn't watch it. Heard it was pretty good though.
Stellar.
Yeah.
Like they really hit each other hard.
And that was probably the first kind of big stage for the both of them.
For
maybe
both of them,
they were probably both in the Mae Young Classic, right? At least one of them.
They both were.
Yeah.
They both were. Tegan has been primarily in NXT UK. Up until the USA move, she's kind of been showing up on NXT. Both of them have had ACL injuries, so they both had, been away for a while. Up until I guess this feud, Dakota Kai has had her biggest feud was against Shayna Baszler. Pretty much Shayna dominating her.
Yeah, that was kind of a quick one, wasn't it? Because she was the one who.
It was months though. I mean, they had kind of been going back and forth about that. But Dakota Kai obviously now a heel, which is a villain. Talk. And she turned on her former best friend, Tegan Nox. And they had a great match. And we got Raquel Gonzalez, who made her debut.
I heard the name.
So that was...
And she's been in there. She's been in the company before. I don't know if it was under a different name. She was in the Classic, I think.
It's Reina Gonzalez. I think they just changed
it. What's her name now?
Raquel. I forgot about it. Yeah. But
it's just very subtle.
She cost Tegan Nox a match in a brutal table bump. It didn't break. Kind of.
I heard about that. I heard
so some people didn't like it because it ruined kind of the flow of the match. Yeah, but I thought it was brutal. Yeah. There were some people that thought because you drop someone and the table doesn't break.
If I dropped you on my kitchen table's not breaking. Your back might, but yeah.
So, anyways, Dakota Kai won that feud. Was probably going to move into
And to be fair, these girls aren't all that heavy enough to be breaking some of the tables. No, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of like it is what it is.
She got her in the right, I think, position and everything.
Yeah, you get it right in the middle. Yeah.
So, that was a stellar match. We can talk about the women's division there. Speaking of the women's division, we got a new AEW Women's World Champion. I haven't watched. I'm like 2 months behind. But I heard it was the Native Beast, I believe that's her name.
I believe so. I'm forgetting her name at the moment, but first transgender women's champion
ever
in any company.
I'm gonna look.
There was some I guess there might have been some controversy about it. You know how all that stuff kind of goes.
Well, you want to talk about a former wrestler?
Who?
Val Venus.
Oh, what did Val say? I know Dustin kind of spoke out. What did Val say?
Val said
Val got himself.
He didn't have some nice things to say.
Oh, he got himself in trouble.
He no. Very
Val, what are you doing?
Very disrespectful. Man. Come on.
Val, what are you doing though? What have you done lately?
Exactly.
Shooting on Val.
Yeah, I mean there goes that. Yeah. Well, with that character, you can't really, honestly, either way. Nyla Rose.
Nyla, yeah.
She is with the tiny. Our title.
Little Tabby. I mean, I think that's cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that as far as I'm concerned. I know who was it? Goldust spoke out. I don't know if more or less defending the decision, but you have haters for everything and anything nowadays.
Right.
I found it interesting. I guess this may have been this wasn't grabbing headlines or anything. It wasn't a story, and it wasn't meant to be a story. But I didn't know Dustin Rhodes had his step or his wife now has a transgender son.
Right. I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that either until
that's interesting. I mean,
I didn't know that, but that again, that
we're in a different
brings
era.
it. I don't know, brings it close to home, but you know what I mean. It's like, it's
a big deal
it's a
for especially. I mean, we had first transgender women's champion. That's a big deal. So
and
be celebrated regardless of how you feel about that actual
right.
person, whether you thought they should have won or not.
And this is also coming at a time too where Dwayne Wade and spoke on Ellen and some other places. His daughter came out as trans.
Okay.
Or a boy, or
right.
I'm not familiar with all the terms, so
right, yeah.
But
so that's good.
So, but even then, some people are being haters. Where I'm no longer a Dwayne Wade fan because and it's silly. But I mean, so as you're getting all ages and all everything is. People are feeling comfortable enough to kind of come forward with this kind of stuff, and it's all part of change, and it's up to us as people whether or not we want to accept it or not. So representation does matter, and again, like I said, whether it's up to us to accept it or not, I guess in a way, it isn't. I mean, you should just accept it for what it is and let everyone be who they want to be.
Yes. So speaking of representation, is Black History Month. I know we haven't really.
Oh, weren't we supposed to be doing something?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, I got a few people I'm going to honor.
Yeah, we're going to honor...
the Velveteen Dream and Keith Lee.
No, we're going to go to retired guys first.
Can I mention something real quick while we're on there? I heard from one of my Twitter buddies. That I think
friends on Twitter?
I got a few.
Wow.
One of them, I believe he said Shelton Benjamin got an extension. I only saw this in one place this morning.
Sorry.
Shelton Benjamin. Oh, you better make right. No,
I'm reading something.
Shelton Benjamin, I believe, got a contract extension.
Oh, yes.
Multi-year.
Good
I
for
didn't
him.
know that. Did you know that, or?
Yeah, I just heard about it today.
So that is the thing. Okay. Because I heard about it. I saw it this morning.
He was on the Lillian Garcia podcast, and he talked about it. So.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good for him.
I don't know what he's going to be doing, but...
He's getting paid.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they had to have some reason for him. Even, I'm blanking on the name, the Twitter name at the moment, but put him on NXT. Put him in. Someone was saying put him with Brock. Let him do some stuff.
Yeah.
Even if you just do a little program, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Brock's coming around just do little programs, but whatever. Some fun. That's maybe that is the kind of match that there may be something you would want to have at a Saudi Arabia. Where there really doesn't have to be a whole lot of a story to it, even though you don't have to tell a story with it because they were teammates in college.
That's a story.
That's a story in itself. They had a little interaction at the Rumble.
Yeah.
That's something you can put on in Saudi Arabia. You don't need to build it up all that much. You don't need Brock there. They don't have to have someone break the other one's door or their house or whatever. It could just be a wholesome college teammate storyline, and then or you can even have it the next time they're in Minnesota.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Why not? Like, it doesn't have to be a long program, but why not?
Yeah, why not? So we're gonna hit our second commercial break very soon.
I'm sorry I missed up your Black History Month thing.
No, because we're gonna get into that after the commercial break. We're gonna talk about someone who's made quite the impact over a 20-plus year career in the entertainment industry, and this past weekend was actually an anniversary of a major event.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so I'm looking forward to this. I have no idea what you're talking about.
We're going to talk about that and more when we return right here on 22 Radio. This is Beyond the Ropes, episode 105.
Can the people on Periscope have a hint? What are you talking about? Don't tell us.
Can we please?
Don't tell us. I don't know where you're going with it. That's great.
I just think I'm on the spot, but I'm like,
okay.
I know what it is.
I'm just like, wait, what?
I'm Rob Flores, the host of the Golden Spotlight.
Oh, is it Ahmed Johnson?
Every
No,
month,
kidding.
8 p.m. Pacific, as I showcase a variety of guests.
Oh, no, that's cool.
I am what they refer to as an exoneree.
Hi, I am Carla Perez.
No.
Otherwise
Ramadan?
known as Rita
Alvaro?
Wilson.
Every time I hear this commercial, I keep thinking it's
As people have
Carla
told me
or
before,
not
like,
Ortiz,
you're
right?
really funny, you should try
Enriquez,
stand-up.
your
And that's
Ortiz.
probably how
And
every
then
comedian
it's
starts.
Rita. Does Rita know she has a Funko Pop?
I'm sure
Probably,
she's
yeah.
probably signed
They're
by
always
Chef's
asking
Club.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
That's
what
true.
you see nowadays.
I'm trying to get a Funko
You never
Pop.
know what we
I'm
have in
not-
store
watch.
on 22
Well,
West
let's go.
Radio.
I was gonna say, I'm sure at some point they're gonna have custom Funkos.
Northwest Youth Corps is a conservation corps
is
that
that a
offers
thing?
young
They
adult
do.
professional development
Yeah,
opportunities in the fields of environmental
Oh, like a
stewardship
blank?
and education. Northwest Youth Corps and the National Park Service are looking for community volunteer ambassadors to place at over 50 National
Like-
Park Service sites.
like a Build-A-Bear,
Community volunteer ambassadors
And
receive
they have something
living
like-
allowance, health insurance,
Yeah.
and hands-on training. Degree holders between the
Yeah,
ages
make
of
a few
21 and
Yeah.
30 that are authorized to work in the U.S. can
Yeah,
find more
yeah, for
information
sure.
and
I'm down.
apply
I want a
at
Funko Pop.
CVA internships.
I don't know if you can get it yourself.
That's
Like,
CVA
oh, you can probably do it.
internships.
I mean,
with
they
an
don't,
S.
I mean, they all look the
.org.
same at the end.
yeah.
It's not like you can detail the eyes or anything. But hey, Jacob, how you doing, buddy?
You think we got it, the NWO theme? What's going on?
Yeah, I think we're being
The Shield?
branded as a 3-man band.
And we're back with episode 105 of Beyond the Ropes. I am your host, Ethan, joined alongside, right here, the analyst,
James.
and on the controls, our producer,
Rob.
who has just decided to brand us the 3-man band of 22 West Radio. And speaking of 22 West Radio, we are broadcasting from Cal State
I'll
University,
answer in a minute.
Long Beach. This is KKJZ FM, HC3 Long Beach, Los Angeles, and 22westmedia.com, because we are 22 West Radio.
We were asked on Periscope what topics we were talking about tonight. I just got done talking down on the Undisputed Era and making Ethan feel bad. We're going to be talking about some
He bullies me.
wrestler or something Ethan has coming up that he teased for us.
Black History Month.
We're talking about Charlotte and the NXT Women's
Talking about
Championship
WrestleMania.
match.
That's all we got.
WrestleMania, yeah. Building up storylines. We just got done talking about Brock Lesnar and how these guys hate John Cena.
Awesome. That was pretty much the entire show right there. You know, go back
yeah,
and-
that's
Anyways, it is Black History Month, and it was around, I guess, 9 years ago now already. Could be wrong.
what are you
I was
talking
thinking-
about?
I could have my years off, but it's been. There was an anniversary of a
Ezekiel
big
Jackson.
return. The Rock returned to
Oh, yeah.
WWE
That's
programming
right.
9 years ago this past
I
weekend
can't believe it's been 9
at the
years.
Staples Center.
Yeah.
It was on Valentine's Day,
That's
and he became the host of WrestleMania 27.
right. And that's
It
when
was
that.
7 long years since he had returned to the company.
I can't believe it's been 9 years. Wait a minute. So he was only gone for 7 years,
Yeah,
and it's already now this
I
time
know.
frame has been longer than the time he was gone.
exactly. That's
That's
crazy.
nuts.
Yeah. So, anyways, again, Black History Month. We gotta talk about his career a little bit. He started off.
Humble beginnings as a very awkward looking Rocky Maivia,
The grandson of the High Chief
Peter Maivia,
and
the son of Rocky Johnson. Man, that haircut was brutal back in the day when he came out for that
white hot baby face right there.
red hot baby face.
No, white hot.
No. Anyways,
Same thing.
it's same thing. Yeah, we're not gonna fight about that. But no, that haircut and that whole gimmick.
Yeah.
Go look up, type in on your Google machine the Rock's debut at Survivor Series where he
He eliminated. He was the last man standing, wasn't he? The Survivor.
I believe so.
I think he was
I
the
think he
last
won with
Survivor
someone
Series.
else.
He might
I
have,
think
yeah.
it was like 2 guys. I think
He was one of them, though, for sure.
I think like not Greg Valentine. I think the Hunky Top. Someone was. He had some people in there, some good workers and stuff. But they put the kid over. He looked pretty well. And then he got booed out of the building every night by myself included at a house show
Wow.
using the S word.
You're hating The Rock too. Oh my.
It was the thing to do. If you asked young me back in the day going to this house show at the Anaheim Pond, I could have sworn we made up the Rocky. I don't know if we can say that word on here, but
Yeah, we probably should.
Um,
I thought about saying. I'm like.
yeah. But anyways, I thought we came up with it that night, but again, I think it started a little bit before that. But since then,
He went out to win the Intercontinental Championship.
the match with Triple H, I remember being upset at that SummerSlam ladder match with Triple H
Triple H won.
and The Rock because Triple H pulled the tights, pulled The Rock, and he exposed his bosom and everything.
Oh, did he?
And he pulled him off the ladder, and then Triple H went and went. I was so disgusted.
Well, wasn't
That's
Triple
probably
H
like
the face?
10.
I think Triple
No.
H, wasn't he?
Yeah,
He
he
was
might
getting
have.
cheered.
He might
He was
have.
part of DX, I believe.
He might have been.
So he might
Yeah,
have, I think
yeah.
it was the baby face there.
Well, because this was when he took over the nation.
Right, The Rock, took over the
Yeah,
nation.
yeah, yeah.
Right, again,
From Ron Simmons,
Yeah.
from Farouk.
another legend there.
Yeah.
D'Lo Brown, Mark Henry in that group.
D'Lo
Yeah,
Brown.
Don't twist
I don't
it.
know how you could do that.
I don't know.
I hurt my brain.
You can
But
shake back.
you can shake your brain doing that. I like D'Lo though. He's cool.
No, he's great.
I think he should be like a low
Underrated.
card Hall of Famer. Throw him in there. Why not?
Yeah,
That head shake alone was Hall of Fame worthy.
That's it right there.
He did the whole thing. People looking out the studio
Yeah.
probably thinking, "What the heck are you all doing? We're doing the D'Lo.
Doing D'Lo, exactly. But The
We're
Rock
doing the D'Lo."
would eventually become the corporate champion.
That's right. With
Vince McMahon becoming the WWE at the time.
when he
champion.
wore those $1 million shirts. Did you
Stylish.
you hear the story about those shirts?
No.
They
Go ahead.
So The Rock would claim his shirts cost millions of dollars and he would only wear them once or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were actually shirts. Bruce Pritchard said, I think they were shirts that Jerry Lawler would wear.
Yeah.
And then then he would just The Rock would wear them, and they're like $20 shirts. Well, they weren't as expensive as they made them out.
Probably at a thrift store.
Yeah. But it's just because it was The Rock and he had the gold chain and
He made it look like $1 million bucks.
yeah, he made it look like $1 million bucks. I'm trying to imagine that. Some of that Jerry Lawler, even stuff he wears today, you're like, Jesus, because he still rocks the Ed Hardy stuff.
He
I
still got the
believe.
bedazzled. He got his own custom.
Yeah, he got his own
but,
stuff. But it's just funny to hear that they share
those
shirts.
And The Rock would then join with Mankind.
Yeah.
Mick Foley, The Rock and Saw Connection, they would become tag team champions as well.
Mm-hmm.
The iconic "This Is Your Life" segment, which
Good
drew
stuff.
ratings.
Yeah.
That was like what, 10 million? I think
It was the highest rated segment
ever
on
Raw
right.
history.
And I want to say WCW might have even had a title match going on the same time or something like that. I think.
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised because they were, obviously feuding. But The Rock would then become kind of speaking of WCW, the flag bearer for the invasion angle.
Yeah.
Team WWE.
Right.
After Austin turned on Team WWE, he would become a world, WCW champion, world champion.
Yeah.
He then went to Hollywood, filmed The Mummy, Scorpion King, and became the Hollywood version of The Rock, the heel. My favorite Rock, honestly.
You know what?
With that cool theme song, I like that theme song.
That new theme song kind of
like
threw me
that
off for a
intro.
minute. Where the city,
Yes,
no,
I love that.
I didn't really care for
I
that.
saw
I was
Hollywood.
like, what? Because I think I remember, we knew he was gonna have a match or something, and then he comes out, and I'm like, what is this? I wasn't
very
for it.
into
No,
it. That's
no,
my
no,
favorite.
no.
I'm gonna get that for my
No. It's
Get
no.
it for a show. That's
The-
what you get on a show, not
the original Brahma Bull entrance is very much like when you hear Stone Cold's glass break. It's the same thing when you hear, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Like, you know who's coming out, you know what's going on. Like, I mean, it still smells great. I'm sure. I've never been close enough, but actually I have. I've touched at the house show.
Oh, he does.
After
you boot him?
I boot him.
Did you smack him or something?
No, I think he was touching hands.
Oh, geez. So you were.
You know how they do? They come down the
I know.
aisle and he was.
So you were booing him, but then you still got the high five.
Yeah, I did.
Can't take you seriously anymore, James.
Yeah, I was.
8
I'm
under-
that guy.
undisputed Era,
I'm that guy.
You're that guy.
I will high five you and then boo you.
All right. So you're Two-Face. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, sure.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. James admits he's Two-Face, and Rob's over here just.
It's
dying.
The Rock. What are you gonna say?
He's not watching this.
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm sure there's many people who, like Tyrese, would probably high five him and then cuss him out too, behind his back.
Oh, of course. He's not gonna say it to his face.
Yeah, because he can get The Rock bottom.
Well, a lot more than that too.
Oh, yeah, people's out too. Well, his career is kind of almost done.
I mean,
but
with the keeping him in some fast movies.
If you want to talk about careers real quick, it was kind of funny because it's pretty crazy to even think about how The Rock started out his Hollywood career, just doing a little cameo. More or less a cameo appearance in The Mummy, as a.
Spoiler alert: he became the villain at the end.
In
The Mummy.
Yeah.
He became this giant
Which was weird
creepy.
because it was based off the character we didn't see in the same movie,
The
right?
Scorpion King was a prequel to The Mummy.
So he turned baby.
He turned heel.
So he's a baby. I gotta watch him again then.
He was babyface in The Scorpion King.
But
then he turned heel in the Mummy.
Okay, why?
He was dying, so he sacrificed himself to like a scorpion and sacrificed himself, gave his soul to the gods, whatever.
Yeah.
And became a giant scorpion and he became heel. Which is, I know, it's kind of weird.
Because it's the underworld.
I gotta go back and watch that.
It's kind of weird.
I gotta watch that again. But
after you watch Scorpion King, kind of like, oh, I like him as a baby face, and then you do that, kind of sucks.
But I mean, so even from that, and then fast forward a little bit, when he did that Tooth Fairy movie and that was coming out, I'm like, oh no, this is the end. I thought just knowing he was gonna be a Tooth Fairy, I thought he was at the end of his career and it was all going downhill.
Just like that, huh?
That's what I thought. And then I think it was right after that is when he came back. That's when the 9 years thing, like, that's when he came back. I think it was not long after, which only kind of confirmed to me in my head that, oh man, if he's just doing Disney.
No, well then he did the Fast Five,
and then he did that, and then he's named the highest paid actor, twice. And I'm like, oh, The Rock's doing stuff,
and he has his own company now, $7 Productions.
Yeah.
He has with his ex-wife, his buddy Nick.
Yeah, okay. And so here's the thing with that. I was gonna say so now we're getting back into the whole thing with the family because the daughter Simone. Now
there was a video posted this
last
weekend.
There was I saw the interview with her and Kathy Kelly.
I haven't seen that yet.
That was pretty good. I think she still was a little nervous, but
she's only
18. It was funny because you can kind of tell they decided, hey, we're gonna do this, and they shot it, and all the B-roll wasn't really anything. It was really just her watching other people stretch and stuff. It was kind of funny. Yeah. But then I did see I didn't watch it, but they're have a video out where her and The Rock are training because The Rock was there the day she started, I think.
Yes.
So I haven't watched that. We'll share that on the Twitter page if we haven't already, at Real BTR Radio with 2 R's. Yeah. And
so it was good. So The Rock's built quite a legacy for himself. He has his own another show, The Titan Games, second season currently filming.
Could we go back to the mom real quick? Because so they're promoting, like, you know, they're saying, hey, the daughter's in the performance center, and then they're tagging the wife, which is great. It's not, you know, he's not just The Rock. I didn't know this. I don't know who she is.
Her name is Danny Garcia.
I heard she was the co-founder of the thing, but I didn't think she was still running it.
No, she is. Okay, so
break it down.
She is the ex-wife of The Rock. They had Simone, obviously, who was The Rock's oldest daughter.
And The Rock has a new wife and had a baby recently. Okay.
2 babies. Yes.
2 babies. Okay. Sorry,
so
baby.
Danny Garcia is the co-founder, and she's the CEO or chairman of $7 Productions, co-running things with The Rock, her ex-husband, and she also, I believe, manages Henry Cavill, Superman. So yeah, they've got some.
Didn't know that.
Big people. So she's involved heavily in the movie industry, film industry. She made quite a name for herself too. Not surprised if they're billionaires, honestly, because
if they're not already soon,
they've been involved in a bunch of movies. Yeah, obviously in that production company, as well as other projects. I mean, I'm assuming she also manages him as well, The Rock.
Maybe, but that'd be kind of weird, though.
Well, they seem friendly and all that.
Yeah, I mean, no, there's nothing wrong with it.
They have a partnership with Voss. She's always promoting this stuff, so I think they do.
Promoting what stuff?
Like, they have a new partnership with Boss Water.
Oh, okay.
There's the new tequila that he's making. He's got a deal with Under Armour. Like, he's got a deal with everybody. So
yeah, he has the Under Armour line. I know that.
She promotes all that, too. So
okay, well, they got a nice business partnership there. All right,
I mean, that's how you do it. That's success right
there. I mean, when you be happy,
good for them.
That's cool. I'm down with that.
We're out of time here.
Are we? I was just getting started. I had
we're gonna go because we're gonna go.
We may stay on the Periscope
we're gonna stay on Periscope maybe a little bit on our new show, our little spin-off,
our new podcast,
BTR Plus.
Not show, podcast.
It's a show.
It's the same thing, but
all right. So
Robert's like, all right, we abort.
Until next time, we are out of time. This episode has been too sweet.
Robert.
We're a 3-man band!
Rob's like... Huh? Oh, we had to end at 55?
When you try to put back
JJ, how you doing, man?
It skips a note.
What happened?
You don't end load by the time it's live. It's
Oh.
the hour that it's pulled down to the left.
Well, we'll go the extra. All right. Are we doing this right now?
Okay,
or-
so do you want to? Can you turn it down, Robert? Please.
Yeah, keep track of the automators are doing so.
You got the whole song on there?
Well, yeah, because we're done.
You get permission to
So, it was on the database.
Wait, this is still a 3-man band song?
Yeah.
Thank you for the heart, appreciate it. Yeah, but I didn't know the song with this one. I never heard this part of the song. Yes, thank you for the like. Let's see, were there some comments? Bel Air. What do you want to know about Bel Air? Let us know.
John Cena's engaged.
You
Breaking news.
also hate John Cena. What?
Breaking news. John Cena's engaged to his girlfriend.
Can you turn that down a little bit? Wait, are they really like John Cena and Nikki Bella? They move on too fast.
Too fast? It's been.
I guess. I mean, maybe that's just me. I'm just wholesome. I don't know. I'm careful with that. I'm just wholesome. But yeah. So wait, who broke that? What happened? I know, but like that was a WWE thing, right?
No, it was the wrestling.
You can't turn that down.
I gotta keep track of it right now.
Oh, you need just for okay. Sorry about the music. We might go into the other room.
John Cena someone posted a photo of John Cena or
Alright guys, I think they kind of move on too fast. Well, mainly Nikki Bella, I guess, because was she pregnant before she announced she was getting engaged? You don't keep up with this stuff?
I don't care.
I don't know. I'm just giving the people what they want.
I know.
Thank you guys, everyone who's coming in. No, I mean I'm not making no money out of it, so we can go in the other room. Yeah, let's see the vintage. Please. With your undisputed era hat. Let me know what you guys, any wrestling questions or comments. Who is your favorite wrestler of all time? Do you like John Cena? Because apparently these guys don't like John Cena for some reason. They called him a janitor earlier. Rob, wait, why is he a janitor?
Because he lost in the fantasy league.
Oh, in the original fantasy thing you guys are doing. Yeah, but why the janitor? It was like a loser becomes a janitor match? Someone in the what? Which one is that?
The one that looks like close.
Yeah, but what about this one?
But I don't know if we're allowed to get in.
Oh. Alright, I don't know. Well, we can still be right here. Yeah, I mean, as long as the music's not too loud, it don't matter to me. Anyways, I asked people what their favorite wrestler was. We'll see if we get anything on that. I'm trying to see what some of the other comments were. I don't think anyone else had said anything prior to Jacob. Who is your? I know it's not John Cena. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm cool, baby. Who's that coming in? Thank you, appreciate it.
This is BTR Plus, extra content.
This is BTR Plus, an extra hour for you guys. Sometimes we were doing 2 hours live on the radio. Less, more, maybe another hour until we run out of stuff.
Maybe 10 minutes.
Until we run out of stuff to say, or I just, hey man, how you doing? Or in more free form.
I'm gonna start cursing out James right now.
We can promote our shirts.
You got shirts.
I can continue to make Ethan feel bad about his
That's enough.
love for the Undisputed Era. Can they see the shirt? There's the shirt.
It's comfortable, at least. The design's not bad. This one isn't. So.
It's not a bad shirt design. No. I still need to get mine. We have 2 logos up. Did we have other logos?
We have 2. I mean, I have the new ones up.
We need to get stickers. If you're in the Periscope channel, again, I'm very curious to know who your favorite wrestler is.
Where can they buy our merch?
It's not Teespring. It's TeePublic. TeePublic.com /BTR Radio.
BTR Radio is one word.
Yes.
Do not separate them because it'll lead you to another site.
And a little bit of the money, obviously, will get kicked back to us. Just a couple bucks.
Just a little, very little.
Just enough for me to go ahead and buy a pizza for the three of us.
Little Caesar's pizza.
Yeah, well, of course. I think I'm going to buy a Domino's pizza. We don't make Domino pizza money.
We make Papa John's. Well, you got some Papa John's.
Hey, don't put that out there because there's kind of like a thing. No, I'm kidding. No, Shaq's promoting it now, so it's all good.
Oh, that's right. Isn't he like an owner now? Part owner?
Nah, I don't know. They just put his name on it. Shaq, obviously a big wrestling fan. He's been on wrestling a few times.
Yeah.
What was something on this?
Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
And threw out Strowman?
No, he and Big Show got eliminated.
Big Show, that's who it was.
They were
Big
eliminated
Show.
together.
So what is something we didn't talk about on the show? Did we talk about the Hall of Fame stuff?
Is there more Hall of Fame?
Well, there was the Bella rumors. We covered that last week, didn't we?
I don't remember what we
It was Bella's, and then there was another.
And Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yeah. And I think that worked. He might have had a cup of coffee in WWE.
Had a match against.
And it was in NXT. Yeah, right.
Single match in WWE.
Right. And then, I mean, it's all good. There's people who've never wrestled in WWE who have been in that Hall of Fame. Keith, I think that's Keith. Hey, Keith, how you doing, man? So yeah, I think that should go. What are we doing over here? We're taking a picture. I'm not even in the picture. Am I not in the picture? Am I being excluded from the picture?
Yeah, probably.
What's going on, man? You got me like on the corner. Will you press the button, rookie? We're struggling over here. But now you don't have
Rob in there. Rob, are you talking?
Here, let me.
You're not even on the show.
Yeah, stand up. Get my good side.
Left bank walk away Renee.
Okay. So we talked about the what?
You blinked.
I blinked.
Yeah, you actually did.
Well, you took too long. So we talked about that. I wrote some stuff down. Oh, we didn't talk about Matt Hardy.
Right.
Sit down. We're talking about Matt Hardy. Okay, so so we know what happened.
Matt Hardy got attacked by Randy Orton or came out of nowhere.
And he had a neck brace on or something.
From last week, he got a concerto. So
That's right. Okay, so and that might be the end of Matt Hardy, who has been with the WWE in some capacity, dating all the way back to
mid-90s. He was an enhancement talent.
Yeah, back on I think Jeff Hardy was on the first episode of Raw.
No.
I think he was.
93? No.
Yeah, they've been a while.
No.
Look it up.
No.
Look it up.
Wrong.
Look it up. I'm not.
Balls.
I think he had a match. I forget with who. It might have been with the Honky Tonk Man, for all I know.
Yeah,
But
with Razor, I know that.
that might have been it.
No, it wasn't the first match.
I'm not saying it was the first match ever on Raw. I'm saying in the first
No,
episode.
the first match
maybe.
ever was Shawn Michaels and I think the Jobber.
Probably Barry Horowitz or something.
No, it was what's his name? Something Moon.
Oh,
Max Moon.
yeah, that's Conan.
Who's that Conan?
Max Moon. Max Moon was Conan. The blue, yeah, Conan.
I don't know.
K-Dog. So yeah, that might be the end of Matt Hardy. I think you said Jeff Hardy was thinking about coming back
He is
Probably a
he was at the
tryout?
Performance Center.
for a tryout. Not a tryout,
Not
but
tryout, successful back from his injuries, but yeah.
I just don't know what they would do with him. What do you do with them? What do you do with them?
Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, but what is the story? Do you know what else I want to talk about? Are you watching Impact at all? Like even
No, I've been recording man, just kidding.
this Rob Van Dam stuff is weird.
His girlfriend?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're just doing anything.
It's a little awkward just because, and I was trying to, well, first of all,
Barry Hardy wrestled.
Who?
Barry Hardy.
Is that what his name is?
That was a Jeff. Wayne Gill and Barry Hardy, the Executioners.
I don't know.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy's too young.
Okay, so this whole girlfriend thing with RVD is just
He
weird.
had like 6 girlfriends. First off.
Yeah. Okay, so he
good
had
for
a,
him.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
He had a match with. Oh, who did he have a match?
oh, I love this. The new intro for Seth Rollins in here.
Okay.
Stained glass.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
church.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins in here.
I dig it. RVD had a
Amen.
match.
Hallelujah.
RVD had a match with somebody. Oh, it's gonna bother me. Who hit? Can you go on the BTR thing and see who I tweeted? Who I tweeted a match between Jeff Hardy and not Jeff Hardy, RVD and somebody, and it was very odd. And Joey Ryan.
That's right.
And they did absolutely nothing. And my sister was like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "That's RVD. RVD used to be like very serious and on top of his game back in the day, but now he's just chilling and the whole girlfriend thing, and like he pretty much got paid to walk around the ring and do absolutely nothing for like 10 minutes."
Thank you to Cindy who retweeted us. Or retweeted you.
Oh, Cindy, yes, one of my colleagues. I thought I saw her in here. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. I thought I saw your name pop up.
And thank you to Matthew.
Matthew Shaman?
Yes.
That
you replied to her tweet.
Yes. Thank you, Matt.
Retweeted.
Matt is the Alicia at the newspaper at RCC, the college newspaper at RCC, Riverside City College.
Tech or the
journalism instructor or whatever, and much like Alicia teaches a class or two now. And they actually interact and stuff. I see them interact, and they talk about me. They say all this good stuff because I'm the greatest ever.
Well, you really
dare I say I'm undisputed?
You're putting yourself over a bit too much. No, you can't say that.
Why not?
You after you insulted me, you're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed. Nope, that's not how it works.
Am I gonna get kicked out of the studio?
Yeah, your next week you're not even gonna be on the air.
I'm gonna have to call in.
You're fired. Yeah. I fired you on BTR Plus.
On my own.
Uncensored.
On my own Periscope.
Yeah, imagine that. No, I can't fire you.
No, you can't because I have the Periscope. So I'm trying to think what. Oh, I had notes. I wrote some things
Can you
down.
bring this up during the show?
I mean, we had
Maybe for the bonus show. It's all right.
we had a lot of stuff to talk about.
We talk about anything and everything.
I thought I had notes. Maybe it's just on the other phone. Or wait, it was the Matt Hardy thing. Oh, I think it was the WWE Fox account. The WWE Fox account. The WWE Fox account tweeted, "Name the top 5. Name your top 5 of the Ruthless Aggression era."
Top 5 of Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ruthless Aggression, there are now 2 episodes.
They're moving those quick, right?
Yeah, good.
I thought it was once a week or something. Because they did the John Cena one today, and then I don't know what yesterday's
last
was.
night was like the first intro or whatever.
Okay.
Top 5, huh?
That's what they said. They said throw it out. I mean, I don't know. Are you including like a Triple H and stuff in there, or?
There was that was Evolution, Triple H pretty much.
Because I'm thinking, even if you leave guys out like Triple H, I think you have a good group of people.
This is, what do they call the
behind the scenes?
Not behind the scenes. What is this?
Backstage.
Bonus.
Okay.
So that's what they do. What they call it.
Yeah. So we're gonna get to the top 5 in a moment.
Yeah, let me think about it.
Ethan's tweeting this out, and thinking of his top 5. I'm gonna rattle off some names for, I guess, my top 5, but I'm gonna only try and use guys off the top of my head that I believe started in this era and weren't actually like had their last 3 title reigns in this era, like Triple H, for example. Okay. John Cena.
Okay.
John Cena. Batista.
Called out Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah. John Cena. Brock Lesnar? No, I think he kind of missed that whole era. Actually. Was he?
Yeah.
I feel like he was. He probably was. Yeah. We won't count Brock. But Batista, Randy Orton. Batista, Randy Orton.
Yeah, there we go.
Batista, Randy Orton, John Cena. Ruthless Aggression.
First up was Steppenwolf.
You got like 6 guys already.
Wild.
No, I named 3.
Presents the hard rock sound of the 60s.
I'm trying to think of other guys who started in that era. See, the reason why I bring up Brock Lesnar, though, is because Brock Lesnar trained with those other 3 guys I mentioned.
Walk Away Renee, done by Left Bank.
But I think Brock was...
They were on the same class.
Yeah, but how far ahead was Brock? Brock was way farther along than that. Like, he started way earlier, right?
Brock was still on 2, and all those guys made their debut in 2002.
Oh, maybe because
Brock
just...
was only
Well,
there
because
for
I think...
2 years.
Because I think Brock's first year was just so... Because I remember Brock on the cover of SmackDown 3, I think.
He was just a star.
And I didn't play SmackDown 3.
I played Here Comes the Pain.
That's the
that was
third
on-
one, I think.
that was the cover.
Yeah. And so that's what I'm saying. John Cena, Randy Orton, and Batista weren't on that. So he at least had a whole year. I know Batista started... You know, they did the OVW stuff, but he was on... that was his debut with the
And
D-Von
Evolution in
stuff.
2003. So it was
And I think Brock was out by the time Evolution was around.
roughly. He might have been on the other show. He might have been SmackDown.
If they were doing the 2 shows, then they might. I think they were.
Yeah, they were doing the hard brand.
And then Randy Orton was part of Evolution. Where did Randy Orton start?
As a babyface as well. Kind of a similar.
He didn't come in with Evolution, but is that when he started with his dad? Or his dad came on after?
No, that was after the Evolution. He started out babyface. It was like Cena thing.
Just the regular. I don't remember that.
It was brief, I think.
It might have been really brief. But yeah, and I think I almost kind of remember it was a surprise, like, because I remember they hyped him up. Oh, this 3rd generation or 2nd generation, whatever, 3rd generation. I
His
think.
first feud, I think it was Hardcore Holly.
Yeah, everyone's first feud. No, but yeah, no. So that might have been it, and then shortly after, he was kind of the guy like, hey, this is that guy that we could put under our wing who might have a chance to be something. And then you have Batista as the heavy. I know Cena's whole story, and then yeah. I mean, who are okay? So that did you think of your top 5? Those are 3 that come to mind. Rob, you were listening to the Ruthless Aggression.
I'm just a fan of
You're doing your show.
commercials.
Yo, you don't like Cena anyway, so I don't want to know your top 5. I
don't know my top 5.
Is John Cena in your top 5? Okay, well then try and come up with some other names.
Well, see, my guys are guys that have been around even before that. So.
Who though? That's fine.
I got Triple H.
Okay, I'm not mad
I got
at it.
Orton.
Yeah.
You got Edge.
Edge, okay.
And Eddie.
He's a little old, yeah, okay. I was thinking about Eddie and all them too. I just wasn't sure how. Because the Radicals started in that era, right? Oh, that was Attitude. That's right. Because they were in the SmackDown game. I'm basing off because that's the only thing I can remember that whole time period. Is the SmackDown.
Eddie had prominence in progression.
Yeah,
You can say, controversial, but Chris Benoit could be it there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Chris Benoit's controversial, but yeah, he is.
But he did.
But when I talk about Chris Benoit, I always separate his career.
Yeah,
which for some people is hard to do, but
yeah,
for me,
top 5.
I just talk about what he's done on camera in a ring.
Sure.
So yeah, I would put Chris Benoit on there. Then too, yeah.
He made his debut in the Ruthless Aggression.
You know what I always found funny about the Radicals was Bruce Pritchard said that they expected Perry Saturn to be the standout of that group, and we're ready to, and we're willing or we're ready or whatever to push him as the guy of the group, rather than I think they may have even thought of Dean Malenko a little bit ahead of them, of Eddie and Chris.
Yeah.
So.
And Eddie's the one that shined.
Eddie was the one that shined. Chris Benoit as well. I think.
Benoit wasn't on the Radicals.
Yeah, it was.
Was 4 of them?
That was the 4. Yeah. Rey Mysterio was the one who wasn't in it.
I know, he came in. And
Conan wanted to be in it. You don't know the Conan stuff? Okay, Bruce Pritchard again. I guess when Eddie and all them were leaving WCW, making that jump. They had been in some talks or whatever. I guess Conan calls Bruce Pritchard and said, "Hey, this is K-Dog. Hey, this is K-Dog. Like, get me in, give me whatever." And Bruce Pritchard's like, "I don't know who K-Dog is." and he said, "Whatever, send in some tape or something." And I think Conan got offended and thought Bruce Pritchard hated him. But Bruce Pritchard just wasn't up to speed on the whole K-Dog thing. So, yeah, I know. But, and again, they worked together. Like, Bruce Pritchard was there back in the day, like you mentioned, Max Moon, when he was Max Moon.
He's there currently right now ruining SmackDown.
All right, it's the
Bruce Pritchard?
Philharmonic.
He's apparently Vince is only showing up
and that's called
to half of the Raws since November, and he's not even showing up to SmackDown anymore. And
This is
Bruce
Classic
Pritchard
Hits the Beach.
and
Well, because he has some of the guys he trusts in there now.
This afternoon, it's the
Whether that's right or wrong.
Raw's been
And
good.
they've
Heyman's
got the
doing a
Beatles
good
now.
job, but
Words of love.
SmackDown's been
complete
ratings
with
have been going down,
advice
too.
and perspective, so
Yeah.
listen carefully.
Yeah,
There's some
but
stuff there. You gotta face Stan's problems. But
actually,
that's interesting though.
the Conan thing, because I mean, and so pretty much based on that one phone call was the difference between them having another member in the roster, Conan being in WWE.
Yeah, I'm like, he's never been in WWE.
No, but he,
Oh,
yeah,
I know,
he was. But as Conan, no.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's still going now. Not
Probably should've
wrestling,
been,
but
yeah.
but he's managing and some other stuff. Another thing that we talked about before the show started was you said MVP was having another match.
Drew McIntyre tonight. Might have already happened.
Check out that. Check see that because I remember last week we were talking about
Drew McIntyre kicked him in the face.
that. Kind of summarizes that.
I mean, oh, guess who's back, mother lovers? Some breaking news.
What do you mean? Oh my god! I thought that was Roddy Piper.
AJ Styles.
I thought that was Roddy Piper. I was like, what?
AJ the Phenomenal One's back in action.
So okay, so I'm actually surprised that AJ's back because I was going to mention when we mentioned the potential of him and the Undertaker. I thought, part of me thought that it might not happen. The
mother lovers
was the fact that I thought AJ was going to take a little bit longer of a break than he did.
Yeah, because hold on, one second, breaking news.
More breaking news. Hopefully, this is serious.
R-Truth just used the signature moves of his childhood hero, John Cena. For Rob, he's gonna have a heart attack. Right
How do you feel about that, Rob?
Can we get some?
Maybe he flipped his leg and little Jimmy's coming back.
Little Jimmy wasn't the Wigfoot, but the John Cena thing is the end of the line.
Jimmy was very popular.
Oh, he was.
You give him more airtime than John Cena.
Did little Jimmy get a shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
He deserves more airtime than John Cena.
Oh, dear.
I'm sure Jimmy's around. He just doesn't show it all. He's just not.
Nah, he's hanging out with the people.
He's not
under
the
contract.
he's not the talkative type. No. Little Jimmy.
You know who needs to make a comeback though? Oh, Nicholas.
Oh Lord.
Raw Tag Team Champion.
I mean, he's
undefeated at WrestleMania.
I mean, he's probably hit puberty at this point. He's probably the size of
the son of referee, senior official John Cohen, who is also the head of talent relations, I think. I didn't know this. This was on Ms. and Mrs. I don't know if it's talent relations. It was something to do with
it. Might be the referee.
No. He was responsible for helping Miz change his flight or whatever. So it says senior official of talent.
Really?
Yeah. So he does actually head stuff.
Well, heck, if you're the talent relations person, that would make sense why you'd book your own side.
Good for him.
I'm curious if that's true though. Isn't John Laurinaitis still around? Yeah.
He's doing something else.
No.
I don't know. No, John Cohen isn't he's not managing the talent. I think he's just
he might be
maybe
like
a mediator or something between some.
I mean, based on what you said,
outside rep.
it may sound like he was a trout with it. There's nothing wrong with that. But
I mean, that's probably part of his job. Because during the Miz and Mrs. segment, Miz went to him in his office area and asked him to change his flight because he was living in Austin, Texas for a year, and they were moving back to Los Angeles. So he's like, I need, my new flights to be from out of LA again. It's like, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were talking.
So you watched
and he was also in charge of the booking actually. He's like
Maybe for the house shows and stuff.
No, but like booking promotional stuff for Miz. He's like, do you need like
maybe he's just the
Miz
Miz
show? No.
Yeah, maybe he's the Miz's manager.
No,
why don't you look it up? I'm not saying like his manager on.
No,
but I'm talking about.
It's everywhere. I'm sure not every wrestler has their own.
Well, no, but then again, I mean, but the Miz is like the Bellas.
Well, yeah.
Where they're doing so much other stuff.
Country, western, folk, psychedelia, surf.
I don't even think I could. I'm trying to think what John Tony even looks like. I'm sure I like as soon as I see him.
Number one hit from 1969. We heard Morning Girl with a Philharmonic backup from the Neon Philharmonic.
You know what I always thought was
the
interesting?
Beatles' Words of Love, followed by
a little okay, but what is his job title? Like, what does it say?
Student Union at Cal State University, Long Beach. We've got something.
Okay, well, anyways, while he's kind of looking that up, I was gonna say that I am curious to know.
And they're great, and they're next.
I am curious to know how they book house shows. It's something I was thinking of when they were in Riverside when I was watching. They were in Riverside again the other day.
He doesn't say anything about.
So you're just making all that up?
No.
No, but I wonder how they book house shows. Like, because these guys are traveling everywhere. Like, who goes? Like, Bruce Pritchard's not going to house shows.
They have some. They have the producers. I heard Finley was in charge of them before. So it's
Maybe. Yeah, I guess so.
Sanjay Dutt is there.
So those are the agents are the ones that are.
Yeah, the ones that are running the house shows.
Yeah, maybe. They're getting reps.
I mean, they gotta get paid.
Yeah, yeah.
Show up to work
One thing, yeah.
I know Byron Saxton does announcing. Like he'll announce.
Oh, he still, like host of the. Yeah. Was he at the Raw thing or wherever were you at recently?
No, that was actually what's his name?
Rome?
No, Rob, you follow him on social media. The guy who got signed recently, WWE as announcer.
Bell, host of Hidden Vibrations.
Oh,
Every week I'll help you cure the Monday
Questo.
blues with some
Yes,
Western-oriented
Questo.
Indian
Who,
soul
that rapper guy?
showcasing
No,
the
it's a
lesser-known
new
tracks
guy.
from
He was
favorite
a
artists
medical
and upcoming
therapist on
local
the
bands
side,
and
and he
musicians.
was trying
Tune
to
in
be a
Monday,
comedian.
5 to 6 p.m.
But he was
on 22 West Radio.
he was doing announcing on the side whenever he had the free time. He
got
wasn't
signed.
doing a therapist.
Got signed to WWE.
Yeah,
And yeah, that was actually
NXT.
his first gig.
and that was
Our
because
first
he did
show
a
as an
Brea improv
Was
show.
yours?
Was the show I went to.
So how do you know him? Or
He did a Brea improv comedy with Rikishi.
Oh,
That's right, yeah. Rikishi did that.
and
That kind of launched him.
did you interview him for something before?
He was almost going to be on the show when it couldn't happen. It didn't.
He got signed.
Well,
So.
good. Get him back.
Same thing goes with the girl that ended up being on the Mae Young Classic.
Oh, what?
Yeah, there was I forgot what her name was. But this is the thing, she's not the other Mercedes. She's another one that also went by Mercedes. But she's from Oklahoma. Yeah.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up here. Got some breaking news here. I didn't even know this.
Yeah, I mean, there's not. I was gonna say, I don't know if you can even share that, but you can because there's not scandals in there. I don't think, but
About what?
like about so and so was supposed to be on the show, but canceled.
No,
But I mean, if something comes up, a booking or whatever.
What are competitors?
For the main. What year was this?
This is like last year.
17 or
I think so.
Yeah, we need to get more. You get all these comedians. Find some wrestlers. We have to get some PWG guys or something.
We never did test the phone.
I don't think we can test it right now, but
You should have there now. Oh, no, we can't.
Oh, no, it's another.
yeah.
Alright, it was a Mercedes, you said?
There's that right there.
It
Rob.
was a Mercedes Martinez, right?
Was that your guess?
I don't know.
I mean, you would know what it looked like, right? Thank you guys for tuning in. Who is your favorite wrestler of all time? We're trying to find out what years did you watch? Did you watch wrestling? Let me know.
No, it's not her.
Who was the first Mercedes you're talking about? You're saying there's two.
Mercedes
Hey Tom, how you doing?
is the one just signed to NXT. She's been doing it for
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, she's been
Isn't she a local?
That might have been her actually, because I don't see another Mercedes here.
No, her.
So Rob just made it
There's no other Mercedes.
up. So we talked about Matt Hardy. Oh, did we really get into the MVP thing? Did he really get kicked in the face and that was it?
Classic hits of the beat.
Last week.
We're playing all 60s this afternoon.
MVP got kicked in the face. Oh, and that's why they're doing the match.
65. Turn back the clock.
Because I remember last week we were talking about him being a manager.
He was doing the VIP.
And he was supposed, yeah, that's right. And he was supposed to be his last match.
And now he's wrestling again.
2 weeks later. That's classic WWE.
Well, they probably offered him, like, hey, you want to work a match? Like, yeah, sure.
On November 13th,
oh, yeah. I mean, if he's not a manager, he'll be an agent or something. I think he'd be doing something, I would think.
There was also civil unrest with rioting, looting, arson.
Have you, since, we'll probably wrap up here in a little bit, but since the announcement for WrestleMania in LA, anything else come to mind? Anything that stood out or that you've kind of had some time to think about?
Yeah, I gotta get tickets.
You gotta get tickets. That's
I already put
So-
on my birthday list.
Fashion's also changed
I
as
want
women's
the whole
skirts got
package. I want the hotel too.
men's hair grew long.
you live down the street.
I know, but I want the hotel.
I get you. Well, because then you can just go right across.
And they're gonna have it at the Staples Center. So you just go
Yeah.
downtown.
Oh, those Staples Center tickets are gonna be expensive. It's funny though, because like when I've done the Rose Bowl or even for UCLA games,
Representing 1965,
the games in Pasadena, but they make everything based out of the LA. Like all the players that stay at the hotels in LA, like everything is over there. It's just so weird. I'm like,
Which is weird because Old Town Pasadena is right there, and they got.
yeah. And I would think they have some hotels, but they're trying to, I guess, put them up in those luxury hotels because those. They're. Thank you guys for checking out the Periscope. Appreciate it.
BTR Plus.
BTR
We're
Plus.
gonna do this every week, hopefully. Just as a nice little extra. You know, if we don't get 2 hours on the air on the radio station, we're gonna be doing this on.
We're gonna get our hour in somehow.
James Periscope here.
Yes.
He's running the show here. We are also on Twitter, Real BTR Radio.
Yes, and we
Follow
have.
me at EthanMV95.
I'm at JW Reporter, obviously. Rob,
is
who's
Rob
over
Flores.
there, is at Rob Flores Media.
Find all episodes of Beyond the Ropes, our traditional show. Over 100 episodes currently uploaded. I believe did you get all 4? 104? Yeah, 104.
Yeah, he posted it.
Uploaded on YouTube. Just search up Beyond the Ropes or search up Rob
Flores
Flores
Media.
Rob Flores Media. And what else?
Fine. So, final thoughts before, just to finish up. I didn't know, and I'm very disappointed. I guess myself, I should have checked this out. After we did the radio show, after the WrestleMania announcement, that next day, they were down at SoFi doing interviews. Watch out for the mic. So I was very disappointed because that would have been a great opportunity to get some interviews.
Yeah, you should have gone.
I didn't know about it. So I gotta get on the list.
Yeah.
So we're working on that.
You're gonna get on Radio Road.
I'm gonna try and make that happen. So I'll see what I can do.
I don't know anything.
Just let it go. Just let it go. So to get the tickets, I'm expecting the ticket thing to be madness because they sell the tickets like a month in advance,
November.
where everyone lines up. Do people still line up? For WrestleMania, I think, but the other ones not so much. Right? Or even though maybe,
Sometimes a big one.
and they'll have them line outside the stadium. Are you gonna line up?
Do it online. They have travel packages available.
Oh, you're trying to get the travel package,
Trying to
like
get all the
you
shows.
live in a different state.
Well, at least get the package. The
So when you
with
get the
all
bundle,
shows.
it comes with all the shows, WWE Access and all that.
Access, Hall of Fame, NXT, Raw, SmackDown, WrestleMania.
See, I'd be down to do that.
I don't need all the hotel and obviously the flights.
Just
but-
give the hotel to some random or not.
No, I think
I'm
there might
kidding.
be packages where you could just get like
Yeah, okay.
certain
Yeah, if
shows.
you're from there.
Yeah, so I think probably could be at least 1,000 at least.
Which
If we're
isn't
one.
horrible.
Which isn't bad for what?
I mean, it better come with some snacks or something.
I don't know how much they've been in the past. I'll look it up. So we can discuss it.
Yeah.
My order will arrive on Wednesday, February 19th. Thank you, Amazon.
For what?
I ordered another Funko Pop.
Another
For my mother.
Funko.
For my mother.
So it's,
She's like, I got her to collect these.
is it the Matt Hardy Funko?
No, she already has that.
Matt Hardy has a Funko.
This is a Hardy Boys 2 pack.
That's what's coming?
No, it's
Oh, that's what she has.
Disney villains.
Oh, okay.
That's what I got her. I got her a villain.
So is the Hardy Boy Funko? We're gonna wrap up the show after this.
It's
But
us. We can talk about it.
we can talk about whatever. Oh yeah, of course.
We're talking about Funko here.
But for Funko, is that a WWE Funko or is that?
It's an official WWE licensed product. They did sell it on their shop.
Do they have other?
They have a bunch of.
The AEW has Funko, or the young? It was the Young Bucks.
So they had the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, and Cody,
and that was
Japan. That was
that. Yeah.
Which you still see them in stores. They're not hot sellers.
Were those Hot Topic?
No, they did have some.
They did,
Young
right?
Bucks had
I think maybe with the jacket.
with different colors.
Yeah.
They have some.
Oh, and I think I learned this week, and I think you might have told me. Maybe I heard it from you first. The what is the fuzzy version of a Funko? The copper, not copper. They're.
Oh my god, I forgot about it.
Do you have any of those?
I gave my mom one. Super Life Pets. It's a cat.
Okay, it's still in the house, so you have it. Okay.
No, I don't have it. She has it in her office.
Oh, okay. Well, then you don't have it. No, I'm just saying. That was just something I learned. Flock. Yeah, that's just something I learned this week.
Yeah.
And they look pretty nice. I saw one on
fuzzy material kind of.
Remember I was telling you I watched that YouTube video of someone who bought a bunch of the Funkos. Someone bought some from someone who was collecting them, and they had a flocked or a furry Crash Bandicoot, and it looked pretty cool.
Usually,
just because it looks like kind of like realistic, kind of.
It adds more realism to it rather than a plastic vinyl product.
Oh, and another thing, if I were to get Funkos, like I'd get the flocked, obviously, but I saw this one where this guy was explaining what a flocked and what was it, and he had a Cookie Monster one. I thought the Cookie Monster one was pretty good. That looks cool. I would want to get some of those.
So we're gonna go. What he's saying is we're gonna go Funko Pop shopping.
We're gonna go Funko Pop shopping, and that could be a whole Periscope.
That's a whole video
BTR thing in itself.
That's a BTR Plus exclusive.
There it is. We would definitely make that happen. So we'll have a lot of fun stuff like that going on. Hitting the town, getting Funkos.
Hitting the clubs. We ain't going to no club.
We're not going to no club.
Like club.
Maybe the Mickey Mouse Club, but yeah.
No,
so
the Valor Club maybe.
The Valor Club maybe.
The OC. The Bullet Club perhaps.
That sounds a little dangerous.
Not the actual gun. But
yeah, not the gun.
The New Japan faction.
Are there any other clubs? The YMCA Club? I think that's a club.
Perhaps.
I was in the Boys and Girls Club, but that sounds a little.
Well,
you go. I was able to play basketball, but yeah. No, I was in the Boys and Girls Club. No, wait. What is the daycare thing? Isn't that the daycare, the Boys and Girls Club? I think that was a thing.
Yeah, I thought that was like a YMCA thing.
I think it was. I don't know. Yeah. I'm a 90s kid. I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't know any.
Yeah, because you're a young 90s kid. You're like 90s. Yeah, see, you don't count. You don't count.
I count.
Yeah, I mean, you count, but
I matter.
You're like middle. You're kind of like half in it.
I'm right in the focal point. I'm the star. I'm like a star.
Sure, I was 91, so I was like very. We're gonna go. We are going to go. All right.
Plus, are we done?
We are done. Rob has to get ready for his new show, or his next show. It's 7:30.
It's dinner time.
It's dinner time. We're probably going to go upstairs.
They're going to be closed. What are you talking about?
We did. Oh, because we left right away last time, right?
Yeah.
The grill one that was open for like another hour.
Oh, that's right.
We're going to the Nugget, our new spot, that Papa John's place. Have you ever been to the Papa John's place?
That's a good
It's
place.
a little place. It's a good little spot. Hey, that pizza was pretty good.
Yeah. It won't get that, but
it wasn't bad. Anyways, we're going to go.
This has been BTR Plus. I don't know how we're going to end it, but end it however you want.
Bye.